All right, let's do a quick visual condition report and try to notate any rock chips, scuffs, scratches, things like that. This car does not have any PPF paint protection film on it. So starting here on the front, of course you're gonna have your typical road debris here on the lenses. You do have some curb rash here on that lower splitter. So far this part of the bumper looks good. Now you do have a couple spots where it has some bug etching. There's a little chip there. A couple lower ones as well. All very minor though. You have a couple tiny little chips here. Overall that's very, very clean though. Looking at this fender, it looks good. I don't see any curb rash on the wheel. Now the inner side here, the barrels do have some imperfections, some little corrosion, I would say, in there. Very common with that chrome. We do have a chip right here, a couple spots from rocks impacting it. That door looks good. Now here on the lower rocker, we do have a pretty good chip right there. And then you're gonna have some rock impacts throughout this trim and a little bit on the body here. Now it might be hard to see, but there are a few scuffs right there. That wheel looks amazing. The rest of the quarter looks good. Very, very clean car. All right, checking out this side, looking at this fender. Looks really good. Checking out the wheels. I don't see any curb rash on them. Now here on the edge of the door, we do have a chip. Got a little chip here, a couple scuffs, but all very minor. That A-pillar looks nice. The rest of the door looks good. Looking at this jamb. Right here on the very edge of the door is a tiny, tiny chip. And you can see this little scratch here. Just barely catches my nail. And then we have a little scratch here as well. And then in this section, of course, you're gonna get a couple rock chips. All very minor. And a few little rock impacts as well. There's a chip there. I don't see any curb rash on this wheel. Quarter panel looks good. Here on the edge of the spoiler, got a couple tiny scuffs. Looking at that upper deck lid. Looks really good. That back bumper looks nice. Checking out the driver door panel. Got a couple tiny scuffs here on that inside and a few down here, but the rest of that door panel looks really good. Buttons look nice. You got the memory seating, of course. Now here on the kick plate, overall that looks really nice. We have a small cut right here in the leather. That bolster looks amazing. Very minor wear right here. The rest of that seat looks really good. Checking out the steering wheel. You got a little fingernail scuff right here and then one on this side, but it's not really shiny. It has a nice matte look to it. All these buttons look awesome. 42,000 miles. All of those buttons look good. You got a couple scuffs here on the shifter trim. The leather looks nice. This cubby works perfect. I know a lot of them break. Overall, that looks really nice. All right, checking out the passenger door panel. Got a few tiny scuffs here, but everything else looks amazing. Kick plate area is super clean. These floor mats look really good. That bolster is really nice. You have a really light scuff here, but the rest of that looks perfect. Now we do have a scuff here, and then a really small one right there. All of that though looks really good. Got the Grand Sport embroidering on the headrest. This side of the console looks awesome. The upper dash looks amazing. It's a very, very clean interior. And then checking out the engine bay, you have the color matched covers here with the red accents. See the K&N intake. Got the banner here, which looks awesome. And then over here, you have this custom plaque. It has all the features on this car. Very, very cool. All right, here in the trunk, you have the shade. You have the cargo mat. And then you have your window sticker, as well as that set of floor mats.